students. So today we are going to discuss about lesson number 6 in computer application. So the lesson name is Introduction to Word Processor. So today we will discuss few topics in the lesson Introduction to Word Processor. So first, what is word processor? So it is a computer software to create, edit, manipulate, transmit, store and retrieve a text document. Okay, so word processor is nothing but it is a software which is used to create, edit, manipulate and to transmit, in the sense to share, to store and to retrieve, in the sense to get it back. A text document is called as a word processor. Alright, so the above said activities are called as word processing. So this is a 1 mark question. So this is called as word processing. In other words, word processing is an activity which is carried out by a computer with suitable software to create, edit, manipulate, transmit and store and to retrieve a text document. Okay, so word processing is nothing but it is an activity which is done with the help of a software, and with the help of that software we can create, edit, manipulate and transmit any text document. Alright, so for example, nowadays we are making use of MS Word. Okay, so MS Word or MS Office is a office suite. We used to tell it as office suite. So here in your textbook they have given another office suite which is called as Open Office. Okay, so there are many word processing softwares available as proprietary software as well as open software. So there are two types of softwares, which is proprietary software as well as open source software. See, proprietary software is nothing but, see here, it is a non-free software. Okay, so it is a non-free software, and that software's publisher or other person will have the rights or will have its license, and you should get those software only by paying them the a certain amount. Okay, so that is called as proprietary software, and these type of software will not be shared over the internet for free of cost. So those type of softwares are called as proprietary software. Alright, then what is open source software is nothing but it will be distributed through the network, so that anybody can download those software and they can change or they can add a few more features in the original source file, and they can use according to their wish. Okay, so it is of free of cost. So open source software is nothing but it is of free of cost through the over the internet. So proprietary software is not like that. So it is fully owned by the proprietor. Okay, so you should pay some money to them and you should get the license for that software. So this is the difference between proprietary software and open source software. So what we are seeing here is our Open Office software is a open source software. Okay, so it is of free of cost. Then, so these are some of the proprietary word processing software. See here, for example, MS Word, WPS Word, and you can see this WPS in your mobile phones. Okay, so Word Pro, and Microsoft Word is developed by Microsoft company. WPS Word is developed by Kingsoft company. You know, a pen drive you can see in this company's name, Kingsoft. And then Word Pro is developed by Lotus Corporation. So you make sure that this tabular column will be asked in a 1 mark question. For example, WPS Word was developed by Kingsoft company. Okay, so Word Pro is developed by Lotus Corporation company. So these are some of the word processing software, and these are proprietary software. Okay, so now let's see about open source software, and these are some of the open source software which is of free of cost. And in this thing we are seeing Open Office Writer, and this is what we are making use of in our 11th standard. So this was developed by Apache company. Okay, and then LibreOffice, and this was developed by the LibreOffice Document Foundation, and you have AbiWord, which is developed by AbiSource. Clear? And you have especially Tamil word processors also you have individually. For example, you have Tamil LibreOffice Writer, you have Kamban 3.0, you have Mentamil 2017, and these are some of the word processor which are familiar only for exclusively for Tamil language, right? So Microsoft also provides full Tamil interface. In this chapter you are going to learn about word processor, and which is nothing but here we are going to learn about OpenOffice Writer. So an introduction to OpenOffice Writer. So OpenOffice is a leading OpenOffice office suite for word processing, spreadsheet, presentation, graphics, databases, and much more. So it's very similar to your MS Office. Okay, so what are the things which you are making use of this word processor in OpenOffice Writer is similar to your MS Office Word file. Clear? So it is available in many languages and works on all computers. It stores all data in an international open standard format, and you can also read and write files from common Office software packages, and OpenOffice is easy to learn. Then, so what are the things our OpenOffice suite includes? They are OpenOffice Writer, OpenOffice Calc, OpenOffice Base, OpenOffice Impress, OpenOffice Draw, and OpenOffice Formulae. So this thing is a one mark question. Okay, so what are all the collections inside our OpenOffice suite? Is we have Writer, we have Calc, and some will tell it as Calc, which is nothing but calculator, and that is spreadsheet. All right. So Writer is a word file, Calc is a spreadsheet file, Base is to create a database, Impress for presentation as if you are having a PPT in MS Office. Okay. So Draw is nothing but your MS Paint. So like that. And next one is Formulae. Okay, it is used to create formulas and equations. Then, so what are the features inside this word processor, this OpenOffice word processor? We have spell check, we have thesaurus, we have hyphenation, we have autocorrect option, find and replace, automatic generation of table of content and indexes, mail merge, and others. So all these things we do have in our MS Office too. Okay. So Writer provides these important features. So we have templates and styles which are already stored. So some of the designs and some of the styles which are already inbuiltly stored inside your OpenOffice suite. Okay, we have page layout methods including frames, columns, and tables, embedding or linking of graphics, spreadsheets, and other objects. Embedding means nothing but you can join. Okay, so inside a Word file you can join a spreadsheet file, you can add a spreadsheet file, or you can add a piece of code or piece of text from other Office suites too. So built-in drawing tools, master documents to group a collection of documents into a single document, and you can export to PDF also. Okay, so directly from Word file you can export that Word file to PDF file, right? So these are some of the important features which we will see in our OpenOffice suite. Then, so this will be your URL address for downloading this OpenOffice suite free of cost. Okay, so http://www.openoffice.org/download. So you can directly go to this URL and you can directly download that from this OpenOffice server itself. So it is a free of cost. So that is why we said that OpenOffice is a open source software. Okay. So our next topic is how to create a new document in OpenOffice Writer. So before seeing this, how to open a new document, first of all we will see how to open our OpenOffice Writer application. Alright, so here I am having the OpenOffice Writer in my desktop as a shortcut icon. Okay, so nothing, you should double click this icon, the shortcut icon. So once if you double click this icon, you will get the main page as you are seeing now. So this first main sheet or the first screen which you see here is called as Star Center, and that is a 1 mark question. So the first screen when you click the Apache OpenOffice application, the first screen you see is called as Star Center page. Okay, so here is your text document. Okay, so just click it, and here you can see your OpenOffice Writer working space, and this is your OpenOffice Writer application window. Clear? So to open a new document, you select Start All Programs, OpenOffice Writer. Either this way you can open, or else you can open it from double click on the OpenOffice icon as I did on my desktop. So you just double click on the OpenOffice icon, and now a welcome screen appears as shown in the slide. So this is called as your welcome screen. Okay, so here is your text document, and this welcome screen is called as your, the opening screen is called as your Star Center. As I said, this will be asked in a 1 mark question. Okay, so Writer is one of the components of OpenOffice. We already discussed that what are the components. Okay, so we have OpenOffice Writer, OpenOffice Base, OpenOffice Draw, OpenOffice Formulae, we have OpenOffice Database. Okay, so this Writer is one of the components of OpenOffice. So it may be invoked from the Star Center by simply clicking on the text document icon, or just simply you press Ctrl N, so a new text document will be opened, as if you are seeing here. So this is your new text document. So this is your new text document, whereas you can even click here. See, you can click here from the icon which is given here, or else you just press File, New, and then you can create a new text document. Clear? So this is the part of your OpenOffice Writer window. So these three buttons are called as your control buttons, and this thing is called as your toolbar. So toolbar will be of two types, and this thing which is below the menu bar is called as your standard toolbar, and below the standard toolbar you will have the formatting toolbar. So these are the two toolbars which are available. The topmost thing is called as your title bar, or your document name will be presented here. Okay, so the title bar with the document name. So by default the name of your document will be Untitled 1. So you can see here Untitled 1. Okay, the next thing which is below the title bar is called as your menu bar. So here you can see your scroll bars, and this is called as your ruler. So the insertion point, this is called as insertion point, where you can start typing your text from here. And this is your status bar, which shows the page number, which shows the default language here. Okay, so this is called as your status bar. So the contents of OpenOffice Writer window, such as title bar, menu bar, standard bar, toolbars, ruler, workspace, and status bar, are as shown. So the components of OpenOffice Writers are the title bar. So we will discuss one by one. So first one is title bar. So title bar is nothing but, so this thing is your title bar, where you will have your document name as Untitled 1 here. So this is given here. So by default the document is given the name as Untitled 1. Clear? And towards the right side of your title bar you will have your buttons, that is called as your control buttons, which you can see here, right? So next thing we are going to see about control buttons. So these three things are called as your control buttons. So first one is minimize button, maximize, and the third one is close button. Okay, so see, you can see here at the right corner of the title bar, you can see these three buttons. So this maximize button is also called as restore button. Okay, then what is minimize button? So when you click the minimize button, it shrinks your document window smaller in size and shows it as a small button on the taskbar. To restore it into its original size, place your mouse pointer on the OpenOffice button, which is available in the taskbar. You can view your document as a miniature. So miniature is nothing but as a small image. Okay, so when you click on the button, you can restore it to its original size. See here, what I am going to do is, so this is my OpenOffice writer window. So here I am having my minimize button. So if I press my minimize button, it will shrink and it will go down to the taskbar here. Okay, so here, so this, if I move the mouse point cursor here, and here it shows a small image of my OpenOffice writer. So this is called as a miniature. So what I should do is press it, and then the it will be maximized to its original size. Okay, so this is what they have been discussed here. Okay, then this thing we discussed. So this is called as your maximize button, and then close button. See, you will have two close buttons, so you should be very careful while closing. See, nothing but the red color button which you have the into mark is called as your closing your OpenOffice writer application. In other terms, it is called as your exit button. So here what you see below the exit button is your document close. Clear? See, I will show it. See here, this is your document, close document. Okay, so if you close this document, still your OpenOffice writer runs. Okay, so this application will never get closed, only your documents get closed. Clear? So this close is called as your exit. So if you close this, the whole OpenOffice gets exited. Clear? Okay, so see here, this button is called as close button. When you click this close, the application is closed and OpenOffice returns back to the desktop. The red colored close button which you are seeing here is called as the exit or quit button. So this closes your document alone, and this closes your application. Clear? Then the next one is your menu bar. So menu bar is below the title bar. Okay, so this is called as your menu bar, and below the menu bar you will have your title bar, so which consists of menus. Okay, so this is called as file menu, edit menu, view menu, insert, format, table, tools, windows, and help menu. So we will discuss it one by one. So first one is file menu. So inside the file menu you have various options like new, open, close, save as, print, export, etc. So in edit menu you have menus which contains editing the text document. Okay, so you have cut option, copy, paste, undo, redo, etc. In view menu, you the options which contains inside view menus are, see, for example, if you are not seeing your ruler option. Okay, if you can't see your ruler option in your see, for example, here I am seeing my ruler option. Okay, if it is not presented here, I will just click view here. So now this is activated. See, if I am closing this or if I am unchecking it, I can't see the ruler option. So if I am not seeing the ruler option, directly go to view menu, press ruler, and you can view it. Okay, so anything which doesn't view on your document area, you just press this view menu and everything will be inside it. So you can choose it from the view menu option. Clear? And then the next one is Insert menu. The insert menu contains commands for inserting various elements such as pictures. You can even insert pictures, you can insert tables, you can insert charts, comments, headers and footers, special characters, etc. Then format menu. Inside format menu you will have various formatting options, such as you can change the page size, you can change the layout, you can change the font characteristics, and you can include bullets and numbers for your text. See, bullets and numbers is nothing but, see, by the side of the text I am having a small square. Okay, so this is called as bullets. And if I am having 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C like that, that will be called as numbering. Okay, so this all will be inside your format menu. Then tables. So tables are nothing but you can even create tables inside your OpenOffice Writer. Okay, so you can create a table, insert rows, you can insert columns, you can split cells, merge cells, etc. And inside tools menu bar you will have various functions such as spell check, macros, mail merge, endnotes, footnotes, etc. In Windows menu you have a new window, close window, split and freeze. So in each and every menu bar you will have some features inside it. Okay, so whenever we need which sort of tools or which sort of functionality to be done over our text document, we can make use of these menu options, and you can choose the sub menus or choose the subcategories inside it, and you can manipulate it, or you can edit the content, you can save, close, you can cut and paste, you can copy and paste, so everything. Alright, and the last menu will be your help menu option, and this is a inbuilt features which is in every application. So if you take any application, the last menu option will be your help menu. So in each and every application there will be a help option. Okay, if I am clicking help here, so the shortcut for help feature is F1 key. Okay, so if I am pressing it, see here, so each and every topic will be discussed very shortly. Okay, so this is help feature. Then the next one is toolbar. So under the menu bar there are two toolbars, as I said before itself. So they are standard toolbar, and the second one is formatting toolbar. So this one is called as a standard toolbar, and in this standard toolbar it consists of shortcut icons like cut, copy, paste, undo, redo, etc. So in formatting toolbar you will have the tools which are used to format the text, like you can have your text to be bold, in underline, italics, font, this is called as font face, this is called as font size. Okay, so this is called as alignment area. So this is left align, center align, right align, and justify align. This is bullets and numbers, this is indentation, font color, highlighting option, fill color. So these all the things are very useful for formatting your text. Okay, and then the ruler option. So as I said, the ruler option is of horizontal ruler and vertical ruler. So it is at the top and bottom settings of your margins. So it is used to set margins. Okay, then workspace, the white area is called as your workspace. Okay, so a flashing vertical bar that appears at the beginning of the screen is called as a insertion point. So this is a 1 mark question. So the flashing vertical bar is called as your insertion point. Then the last one is status bar. So status bar is at the bottom of the window, which shows the current status of your document, such as number of pages, current page number, and default language, etc. Okay, so as I said here, see here at the bottom of your application you can see the status bar. So here I am in page number 1, and totally I have only one page, so it is of 1 of 1. If I have 2 pages, it will show 1 of 2. Okay, so this is a language, so it is a default language. Okay, so this is called as a status bar. Clear, children? Right, so till here we will stop. So watch the video fully. Just know what is word processor, what is word processing, how to open OpenOffice Writer, Okay, so what are all the features which are present inside the OpenOffice Writer window application? Okay, so menu bar starting from title bar, and we discussed till status bar. Okay, so till this make thorough, and in the next class we will start how to enter our text, and then we will proceed it. Thank you, children.